So let us see how we can convert the variables to the numbers. In JavaScript we have three methods that can be used to convert variable to the numbers. The first one is number method, the second one is parseInt, and the third one is parseFloat. And these three methods are not number method, but it's the global JavaScript method. The number method will return the number after converting the arguments, and parseInt parses the argument and returns the integer, and parseFloat parses its argument and returns the floating point number. Let us see all these three methods with the help of sample example in our HTML page. Let us open this file in browser and see the console, what it is returning, what it is printing. So you can see it is printing 100. What if I am trying to give some spaces after 100, saving this and refreshing this file, we are getting the same output. What if I am giving some space before, then again it is stick to 100. What if I am trying to give boolean value true, then it is printing the value 1, and for the false it is printing 0. What if I am trying to give some random string, it is saying it's not a number. The number method will also be used on dates. Suppose that I am trying to give you can see the output. It has returned the millisecond since 1st of January 1970. Now let us see, this is all about number method, and we have seen how we have converted the number, string, boolean and date. Let us move to parseInt method. So it is doing nothing but parsing the string and returns a whole number. Spaces are allowed and the first encountered number will be returned. Say like where n equals to, I am saying I am giving 100. Let us see the output. So this is printing 100. What if I am trying to give 100 then value? Again it is printing 100. What if I am trying to give it is saying not a number because it has not encountered the number that need to be returned. What if I am trying to give as I said it will return the first encountered number. It has returned 10. So that's all about the parseInt. Let us see the use of parsefloat. Let us say it's a fn float number. And I suppose that I am trying to give the same value, then what should it return? It is returning 10. And when I am trying to give some string value, then after the number it is printing not a number. So that's all about the parsefloat. Now let us see some number properties. Let us see the output. So the maximum value will be this one, minimum value will be this one, and this is infinity, and this is negative infinity, and for nan not a number value will be not a number. So these are the properties that I have applied on the number object, and we cannot apply these properties on the variables. Suppose that we have var x equals to 300 and we are trying to give x dot this one. Let us see what will it print. It is printing undefined because maximum value, minimum value and infinity values, these are the property that can be applied on number object and not on the values. So that's all about the number and how we can convert the string to the number, and how can we use the number method, parse int and parse float, and we have seen the various properties of the numbers available. Thank you so much.